second mark.
Discovery's launch marks the second shuttle flight this year and the 54th space shuttle launch.
They had hoped to launch in February. They launched one shuttle in January. They wanted to launch Columbia back in February. They wanted to launch Discovery in March. We're now in April.
T-minus 1 minute and counting.
Without having done that, but...
That's some catch-up to play here, and this will be a big step in that direction.
The next three launches should come in short order unless something goes wrong here, and we're down to the last few seconds.
Discovery's 4 redundant computers will have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Well, normally we hit this point with all the confidence in the world, but given the last two times around, we'll be just a wee bit antsy. Let's see if we get past this computer handoff here now.
CLS is go for auto sequence start. 25.
All right, we've made it
20 seconds.
We've made it past there. So let's give it to Lisa Malone and see if we can get it down to 0 and lift off this time. Lisa?
T-minus 10, 9, 8. We have a go for engine start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition. We have liftoff of Discovery on the second mission to Planet Earth research flight.
Roll program, Houston.
Roger, roll, Discovery.
Houston now controlling. Discovery's underway, and it's rolled on course for a 57-degree orbit.
And she's lit this place up like midday.
Three engines on board Discovery now throttling back to 2/3 throttle to prepare the spacecraft to pass through the area of maximum air pressure and go supersonic.
In the background, you may be able to hear our windows shaking here inside our KFC newsroom.
Discovery now traveling 1,000 miles an hour, 3 miles east of the launch pad, altitude 6 miles.
1 minute into the flight.
And still vividly visible here from our vantage point. I'm sure up and down the coast. And
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Roger, go at throttle up.
Three engines on Discovery now back at full throttle. Good hydraulics, good electrical systems. 1.5 minutes since launch, Discovery's already burned more than 2.5 million pounds of propellant and weighs less than half of what it did at liftoff. Altitude now 15 miles, 12 miles east of the launch pad. Discovery traveling 2,050 miles an hour.
for those of you up the
Hartsfield.
Right, for those of you up the coast, keep your eyes peeled now for separation of the booster rockets. You'll see a poof and then...
Flight controllers now standing by for burnout and jettison of the twin solid rocket boosters.
There it comes.
Good solid rocket booster separation is confirmed. Three engines continue to operate well on board Discovery at full throttle. All flight control positions remain go.
Discovery, 2-engine tow.
Roger.
Call indicates that Discovery could perform an emergency transatlantic landing in the event of an engine failure. Altitude now 33